All right, so glad you could join us on the Weather Network. Lots to talk about here in your national forecast for Friday, September 26th. And we had some smoky skies earlier in the week, and this is in beautiful Peachland, British Columbia in the Okanagan Valley. Thank you, Zach, for sharing that in. And of course, we've been dealing with rain and fog across, and lots of cloud cover this past week in parts of Ontario, including London there. Certainly there's been a lot of rain since really Sunday, and we've had local thunderstorms that produced deluges and even some flooding rains, but we've turned the corner. That low pressure system is hitchhiking out of the area, and the return of some sunshine in the south, much of northern Ontario. We've got a few sprinkles along the Quebec border, but generally a mix of sun and cloud, maybe a few passing showers, cottage country, eastern regions today. That's about it. All around the GTA down through the Niagara region, Kawartha Lake, Kitchener-Waterloo, a much different day than what you've been dealing with for much of this week. And it's going to be a pretty dry trend going forward as well. Maybe the odd sprinkle in Quebec, otherwise some cloud cover. And there you go. There's the front moving through. So by the evening, going to stop at around 7 o'clock. Got a big soccer game in Ottawa. Got a big football game in Montreal. So looks like gradually clearing skies. But tomorrow with this weak low hanging around, there's still going to be some clouds, but not a lot of showers or anything like you've seen. And Sunday in Toronto, full sunshine for the most part, and the humidity even creeping up again. Next week, though, we do see it cool down, but we don't see any rain. Montreal will follow suit as well into the 20s through the weekend and then back to the teens for next week. So that low pressure system has moved eastwards, but it's not getting hung up in the east coast like it was doing in Ontario. So we've had anywhere from about 10 to 30 millimeters of rain across the Maritimes. Most of the rain, and there's still some drizzle this morning as well. Most of the rain is moving from eastern areas of the Maritimes into Newfoundland, which could be quite heavy through the day today along the south coast, particularly gusty winds to Rackhouse, sweat winds, and choppy seas across the open water. Tomorrow will still be a little brisk in Newfoundland, and it looks like maybe some showers along the north coast, but St. John's, I think you'll be largely in the clear. Fredericton, Halifax, and Charlottetown, a dry weekend. So it was very important that we squeezed out all that rain that we got. Couple of features here across the west. One low pressure system moving across the prairies, another one in the Pacific that is going to bring some strong winds and heavy rain to sections of the BC coast. Let's begin with the prairies here. And the rain showers have been moving from eastern Alberta to northwestern Saskatchewan, and that will continue to move its way into Manitoba. Rain to the north, perhaps a scattered thunderstorm or two possible along this front through the Interlake region, possibly Winnipeg, through northwestern Ontario, through the overnight hours. Again, passing showers with maybe the odd rumble of thunder. Don't expect anything severe out of this, but there could be some strong winds because the winds are part and parcel of this low pressure system. So we've had the gusts this morning near the Alberta-Saskatchewan border near 70 kilometers per hour. That will just move its way eastwards through the course of the day as well. Temperatures are pretty close to seasonal or even above, but it's just going to be windy. Into British Columbia, we see those temperatures are starting to cool down, and we've got more cloud cover, more showers, the highest amounts of rain, West Vancouver Island, the Central Coast. But showers tonight in Vancouver, light rain tomorrow, and then the heaviest rain will be a little further up the coast. So not so much Vancouver, but just a little further up, there could be some local heavy rain.